Everybody, welcome back to Life After the Woods episode. Oh, lost me. Hang on, let me just pop that on. Go over there because I pressed the button. Episode 34. There we go. This is what happens when you let me near anything with buttons. I'm not to be trusted with buttons. Yeah. So last episode we did. What did we do? We tried to make a thing, which didn't work. I'm trying to even think back to what we actually did, and I really cannot think. Anyway, we did a thing. It didn't work very well, and we then went on a little exploration, and we found the makings of a Lush Cave, and yeah, the thing that didn't work is complete mental blank. Can't even think what it is. It'll come back to me. However, I have moved my home beacon out of the way, and I have decided what I actually want to do is put my home beacon in here. So what I actually want is some smooth lime and some smooth basalt. Smooth lime. Well, not that. Smooth gneiss, actually. Num nuts. I'll get it. Oh, hello. And I'm actually getting carried away. I don't need to break those blocks. I just need to replace those blocks. And we'll do that one. Then I need some smooth basalt. That should be relatively easy. Boop, boop. And I'm going to need a couple of pieces of asphalt, I think. Now, hopefully, this will work. So we'll place you there, and there. Stick you down, you're still home. We're going to go to Lush Cave, which I have expanded a bit and put a bed in, just so I can set my spawn over here. And then we can go home. Yes, perfect. Now this I actually want to rename. This is warehouse, and then we're going to put another one elsewhere, but this gets me a little bit easier. We'll just have all the right things in the right places, and everybody sneezes. No, everybody will be good and happy. Honest, that's how it works. No, it's not that one, it's that one. I know they look very similar. Dolomite, in you go. We've got some stirs. They can go up into the stir box, and you can go into the trash slot. Anyway, so my plan was to actually go this episode and try and have a look round that Lush Cave, have a good look round. So I've got myself plenty of arrows, I've got my obsidian crate, I've got sticks and things I've stocked up, and I also have an iron crate which is full of roast chicken. So lots of food, lots of everything else. Now the other thing I did, which I kind of did because, well, let's show you. So the last time I went caving, I got killed by a creeper, and you know, it's easy to remember or forget even. Now you'll notice there's some changes around here. This is a lot more crowded, as well as those lot crowding. So I came into here and I started trading with one of these guys. This one over here, actually, I have not done. And I wanted blast protection. I took any blast protection. It took me an age to get blast protection. With all the modded enchants in here, it's an absolute pain. I've also extended the villager trading hall further down, so that was a thing, but my pants have now got blast protection on them. So yeah, my booties are protection, my pants and trousers are blast protection, and my helmet is fire protection with a whole load of other bits and pieces. So that's the thing, and let's head off to the Lush Cave. So one thing I do want to do is I want to try and make a creeper farm at some point. I need gunpowder because I want to. Let me just check, and we'll put a bit of F7 on actually, just so we can be. Interesting. I would have thought that. I mean, these are. Oh, hello. This is what I mean. That creeper dropped on me from a. Oh, hello. I don't think I found a geode yet either. Yeah, it dropped on me from above, and not conducive to survival at all. So I did a little bit of testing in hard mode because hello, who's there? And found that you can survive a creeper blast at point blank if you have 2 items of blast protection on. So hence getting a second point of blast protection. Right, I should have, if we can pop these out of the way, because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, do we have spore blossoms with the? We do apparently. Okay, that's all good. Right, I should have my snips. Let's just. Is it glowberries? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. That's fine. You see, this is all relatively new content to me. Obviously, I've seen a lot of people using it over the years, or over the. I'll have those as well while I'm here. But what I don't get a lot of is actual playtime with it, because it's, for me, relatively new. I've not played, so I'm going to grab a whole load of all of this stuff down here because this is just beautiful. It adds. Well, you know my opinion on the caves, clearly, because I play so many mods that beautify and expand caves that I must therefore want to expand them. I mean, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I think. Gonna be having a look at you. I don't know whether you're the inside of. No, I think there's more to it than that. But this is pretty. Oh, I'm also realising that every time I pinch these glowberries, I change the light levels a little. Oh, here's my little hidey hole. Okay. So I really would like to find some spore blossoms. That is a thing that I would like in my life. Oh, and I would like some of these. I mean, how much have I got there? 9. I probably don't need a lot because I'll be able to grow my own, won't I? And farm them, in theory. Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, not feeling so hot, I see. But yeah, this These caves are pretty awesome. But we'll continue. Now, obviously, some of these routes are not. I won't say vanilla because obviously I'm not playing vanilla. I'm not playing vanilla, and I'm certainly not playing 118 limestone. So, what was it? 170. Whichever version gives us this lot. Yeah, I really am that'll clued up. But one of the downsides. Oh, hello. One of the downsides of not playing vanilla is you don't keep abreast of vanilla. One of the upsides of not playing vanilla is you actually don't give a damn. I am looking forward to playing 118, but on the flip side of play that, I am not looking forward to playing 118. And if I elaborate on that, that's down. That's where I went that way. I want all these drip leaves at some point, but that's... I'm not a big fan of the big caves. I've had a little play with 118, and I keep, trying out various mods in it, and looking for the next Sid Modded Life pack, basically. I should probably collect these iron while I'm at it. Just because it'd be wrong not to, really. Not so worried about bitumen is so rife, it's everywhere. So I'm not going to worry if I can't find that. But yeah, the new cave structure I am not as big a fan of as probably a lot of people. And to explain why, you have to really realise that I quite like caving, and to me, you're the one. Okay, that was a bit disappointing. Especially for something that's supposed to be farmable. Oops. Want it? Mine. Doesn't really matter with that acquire. We'll get what we want every time. Right, come here, you. So, yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the new structure. That being said, I'll still play it. It will take a little bit of getting used to, and he certainly has. Trying out my... I'm not going to take my chances. I'm fairly sure I'll be annoyed if... Right, let's get this lit up. Because this is a useful little resource. Right now it's, it's not very farmable, but certainly we can grab them where they are. Full. Such a beautiful, I mean, it is really nice, just a large amethyst bud. I don't want the buds right now, I want the clusters. Not for any reason, I've got no particular need for that, or I mean, one of the things we always see is the removal of the calcite and also the smooth basalt from around the outside. And I suppose that's to give it more growing surfaces. Whoa, steady on there, tiger. Hang on. So that's a thing. But I'm not intending to really farm this right now. So I am going to put a lot of this stuff in here. We'll just keep stocking it as we go. And I want to keep looking. And of course, grabbing as we go. I'll grab myself a few more azaleas. This stuff should, in fact, it will be interesting to see if we can farm this the same way you can farm it in vanilla. Needless to say, I will not be surprised either way. Oh, there's a mine shaft down there, which is probably not a good thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, hello. Hello. Spawners. What spawner is it? This is actually it's relatively one of those relatively easy dungeons, I think. Get some. Oh, I really could do with some blocks. Hang on. This stuff will do. Quick and easy to farm and mine, and we'll go there. So yeah, I am working on a pack for the next Sid Modded Life. Actually, the pack I am working on is really not for Sid Modded Life. It's kind of to be standalone, and there's a simple premise behind it. Can I get you? Yeah, I don't know what kind of spawn you were, but I don't care. This is clearly a place of unpleasantness, but it has got all sorts of good stuff. Sea pickles, I don't mind a sea pickle or two. What you got for me? Multi-shot. Take the coal, and I can probably use the iron armor. I'll take the mushrooms, because these mushrooms are actually getting quite hard to find. I need another stack of torches. We'll definitely have the heads as well. Just because, why not? Now we've seen these dungeons before. I'm not going to continue recording throughout the dungeon. So I will be back in a little while. Call me suspicious, but I think there might be a spore blossom somewhere in the area. I've not been collecting every single thing of sea pickles and stuff. They're just and plus you can farm them, I believe. So yeah, not a biggie. Now that's the stairs up. I haven't found anything down yet, which is interesting because there should be That's where I came in. There should be down as well as up. And the reason I know there should be down as well as up is because, and I'm getting myself thoroughly lost, there is, wow, look at that, I want all of that. I did notice a skeleton down there, but they seem to, where is that spore blossom? Down there somewhere. Can't see it from this angle. There's a dripstone cave. It's kind of working in our favour. I realise this is probably somewhat close to how I managed to get myself killed last time. There it is. Now the next stupid question I have is, how do you harvest a spore blossom? Because I genuinely don't know. I'm going to... hey. I'm going to try that because I think that seems to be it. I think there's a, when in doubt, oh, I'm getting paranoid now. I'm having little flashbacks of deja vu. It was the only one. Still, we've got one. I didn't have one and now I have. That's a definition of I want one. And then this brings us into the cave system. Now I could continue on in that dungeon. I'm not entirely sure if there's any. You'll have to let me know if you're familiar with those dungeon mods. If there is anything truly worthwhile risking your neck for, because to be honest they seem like a lot of effort for little reward, and I really need to put acquisition on these, don't I? You got mending and unbreaking. Acquisition would be a useful addition, I feel. Anyway, let's continue onwards. I don't desperately need all these ores, but I just feel wrong not picking them up. You know, it'd be like, yeah, you only seem to get the one. Still, gotta grab them. Especially am I doing it wrong? Is it not shears? Maybe I should just punch them. Maybe, you know. Or maybe it's just the implementation of the mod. I mean, that's, yeah, you have to consider that this is not the vanilla features. So who knows? It could just be the implementation. Can I? Because I can get them with a break. But not those ones. That was wasteful. Okay, well, apart from a whole bunch of azalea, these had a few glowberries. Not a huge amount here, so I'm going to continue off into that shaft and see if we can't. It definitely sounds like there might be a spider spawner somewhere around there, though. And we are at gold level, and I'm going to need gold anyway because I am running out of golden apples, you know, which is most definitely... Oh, hello, hang on. Right, need to address the elephant in the room and put the valuables away. I also need to gotta say, I knew I only made one craft of torches. It'll be interesting to see what, if anything, the Better Caves mod has brought. I mean, I don't know if that is I'm not actually that bothered about harvesting it, to be honest, because it's not like I don't have large quantities of it anyway. Block there, torch there, off we go. There's another spore blossom somewhere about, but I don't know where. This lot's all in the way, and this is a dead end. Okay, fine. Need to go hunting again then. So that leaves, well, it leaves up, doesn't it? And that is where our little cave spiders are. Which way are you? Must be that way. I'm fairly certain I heard spiders, but are these the spiders what I did here? Yeah, I suppose I could get them as cobwebs. They could be useful. I know you're there. What is that down there? Sorry, I'm easily distracted, you know this. And there's another spot there. Double, wow. Not sure which is the best way to go. Although it appears that all roads lead to Watertree. Sorry, that's an old joke. And again, I probably find these more useful as cobwebs than I ever would. a string. And make sure. Okay. So far. Oh. Bugger. Not a huge amount of excitement, to be honest. But I must admit, I have enjoyed that cave. Okay, and plug that up. Right down at all. I mean, the amount of clay in here is obscene. Modern Minecraft is just going to have to do something about this. Because, you know, we can't have clay being this easy. If you don't know that joke, then, well, where have you been? Because there was a thing in FTB where they the claim was that clay should be a limiting resource, and well, hello. Sorry. I heard that. There is a cave spider right there. Oh, and I put my arrows away. That's the one bad thing of using a mending bow is, might as well just throw all of that lot in though while I'm in the box of doom. Right, now. Ah! Oh, you swining thing, you. Well, that was why I brought lots of food. For egg. Exactly that reason. I really ought to eat some of it though. Let's play on hard, they said. But it just don't automatically die every time when you play on hard. There we go. Right. No, it's not a problem. It's just a pain when you get a little mob of spiders waiting for you, a little mobette even. Right, there's not much going on at this level. I would like to try and get a little bit lower down. So let's... I appear to have been here already. Okay. This is... no. Okay, I am now getting lost. It's very rare for me to get lost, but it can happen once in caving. Caving is the everybody's favourite way of getting lost. So, well, I'll be back in a moment. I'm back in the dungeon, and I've kind of found a bit of a workaround. I don't think this fella can get to us. But this is one... oh, he can though. This is definitely one messy dungeon spawn of messiness. I mean, I will be honest. I'm half tempted to run around the top of this with my arrow and just use the mess to my advantage, really, because I am sure... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm sure I can probably just scush around on top of this, and but knowing my luck, something will jump on my head, and I'm really not seeing anything worthwhile still. I'm more interested in what I can get up to down, say, here. Well, maybe not specifically there, but, you know. And maybe not... I am just asking for trouble. I know I am. And I've got some of the stuff I came for. I am very tempted just to... whack a waystone down. So I've got spares, I've got plenty. And let's call this Dungeon Raid, because I am a little bit lost as well, I'll be honest. So we can jump back to Lush Cave quite easily and just take stock, because we've got some stuff. So I'm very interested to see whether we could set up a moss farm. Let me take our loot, of which there is not a huge amount, to be brutally fair, but that's fine. We didn't come here for loot. Well, we came here for loot, but not traditional loot. So let's head back to the warehouse, and let's see what's the easiest way. I have got moss. I've already got moss. And I have got stone. So let me grab some of that. And I should have, kicking around somewhere, some bone meal. If I don't have bone meal, which I do have, don't need a lot. And what I want to do, I don't know whether this has a depth to it, because again, it's vanilla. It's a vanilla mechanic. It's not my bag. But what we'll do is we'll just use this bit of space here to see whether this mechanic has been duplicated or not. Oh, it has. Wow, that converted a lot of it as well. So in theory, we should be able to create a moss farm, should I wish for moss. I don't really need to desperately go caving for that. The only things I need to cave for are the hoofers and the hoofers. The hoofers. Let me just pop you in there. I'll stick the azalea. I'm going to stick all things azalea in there, I think, for now. All things azalea. That's pretty much it, isn't it, in there? It'll do for the time being. And that's fine. So, yeah. Let me check how long I've been recording. I'll be back in a second. Alright. We've been going about 40 minutes. and that was a little foray into. I'll just walk all over people's food into the Lush Caves. We managed to get a spore. We got a few bits we haven't got. Brought the raccoon up. He's living up here now in the Chamber of Horrors. So next episode, I'm not entirely sure where to go. I do want to do a TNT farm. I mean, a gunpowder farm. So that's one. I have had a play with some designs and creative. None of them seem to work very well for me, and I don't know why. So I may be consulting the Tube of You for that one. I do want to look at a moss farm, just that we can turn on and off, and we also do need to sort out andesite farm setup up there, so that's a thing. I do also need to actually put a home beacon down so I can get to the top side. The less I have to walk around, and I also need to come up with a use for this space up here, although I have got a potential use for it. So, but maybe if I actually make you home, then we can get up and down nice and quick. That should, I think, work better for us. And we are... That's still showing me spring. Oh. I think that is still spring. I don't think that's summer yet. So we still have that to go, but yeah, we've got one or two projects I want to do, and then from there I want to get into using a crate for either a tunnel bore, probably in the first instance, because that is potentially the simpler of the two, and we're out of... Oh, no, we're not. We're got 18 sugar, nearly out of netherite though, and I really need to be able to turn that off. I don't need to be generating lava. Well, I suppose I do, because that will run out rapidly. But I don't think... I mean, I think we should see... Did the chickens just lay an egg? I think they did. We're not getting a huge amount in the way of sugar cane, but I think that will improve considerably come summer, because sugar cane apparently grows in the summer and not so much in the winter. Nothing on that spin. Then the other two arms come round and they dock up, and nothing. So yeah, we're certainly not getting the speed that I would like to see out of this, but I think we will get that come summer. Anyway, I've babbled on enough. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.